Fresh crop of entrepreneurs are testing the market for Alaska's newest industry, and that is marijuana.
So what are the potential risks and riches of Alaska's green rush?
KTVA 11 Shannon Ballard shows us in a two-part series.
If you're not someone connected to the world of marijuana in Alaska, you may be surprised at how the industry has been growing. The state is in the process of drafting regulations, but it seems some people won't wait. They want to get down to business.
And this is a basic water pipe.
Every entrepreneur has a different reason for starting a business. Most, like Josephine Dyer, will tell you it's about the passion.
What we're trying to do is sort of like see how people react. Like, I want this type of jar because
she's a local Alaskan branching off her family's kitchenware business to manufacture cannabis containers and accessories.
We're here to hear what they want and do our best to deliver. This is another water pipe.
She showed off her products at Alaska's first major marijuana convention.
They're pretty easy.
It's a chance to test the market and see how to grow her business.
It's exciting to be able to network, get to know people in the industry, and also it's a wealth of information here, and I'm so excited.
Event organizers say Alaska's marijuana market is full of potential, and people seem to be taking note. Tapping into the green revolution, however, brings a unique set of challenges for entrepreneurs and law enforcement alike. What businesses can and cannot do is unclear.
It's not black and white. This issue on no level is black and white.
Anchorage Municipal Prosecutor Seneca Theno says the line is blurry between what is and isn't allowed since legalization. That's because state regulations are not yet in place. With some marijuana businesses already opening their doors, people are asking, how is this okay?
So I don't believe that there are loopholes. I believe that people are interpreting the initiative sometimes in ways that they find favorable to themselves, but might not be consistent with what the initiative actually says or how the people in the legal system would interpret it.
Some are pushing the envelope. Here to help folks navigate the gray area is California attorney Ben Adams, who has branded himself as the Alaska pot attorney.
There should not be a gray market in this state, and I am absolutely opposed to it.
He's one of several attorneys stepping up in Alaska to keep entrepreneurs on track legally. He tells his clients, be patient and be smart. There was a specific timeline laid out when ballot measure 2 passed.
I mean, there's things you can do right now, but none of those things should involve touching cannabis in any form. I don't want you growing it, I don't want you selling it, I don't want you dispensing it, I don't want you anywhere near it.
So this is an aluminum and plastic pipe here.
Still, this is the time for entrepreneurs to break into the market, and they're finding ways to do it even before the state issues licenses. This is uncharted territory in Alaska. The reality is a gray market they are all trying to figure out. Cynthia Franklin, director for the Alcohol Beverage Control Board, says right now marijuana is only allowed for personal use and possession. She says if you're making money off pot, stop. Tomorrow night we'll introduce you to 2 businesses, one trying to navigate the rules and another advised to shut its doors.
A first draft regulations for marijuana businesses are expected to go on the ABC board's website this week.
You are encouraged to weigh in through public comment. And of course, tomorrow night we'll have part 2 of that series.
All right.
There are plenty of legal uncertainties in the cannabis industry.
So what we know for sure is that the rules haven't been set and licenses have not been issued. So our business is able to operate.
In part 2 of our series on Alaska's green rush, KTVA 11 Shannon Ballard shows us the risks and the riches.
Tonight we're looking at 2 businesses trying to navigate what is and isn't allowed since legalization. It's a task that's proved challenging for nearly everyone looking to cash in on the crop.
I wanted to be the coolest place to smoke pot in the world.
There's a difference between a job that pays the bills and a career that fulfills a dream.
Well, I quit my job of 10 years, cashed in my 401k and my savings, but I believed in it.
Teresa Collins recently went from sales manager to party planner, a switch she made when she saw a market ready to bloom.
So did you always dream of being one of the first pot entrepreneurs in Alaska?
No, that was not even my thought at all. I just saw a need for it.
Collins is co-founder of Potluck Events.
So we've had so many people that have come in that have never experienced anything like this, and they absolutely love it.
She says it's a private club. People pay a membership fee, bring in and share their own marijuana products, and hang out with others doing the same. She believes her business is operating legally.
I don't feel like our business is in the gray area.
But Cynthia Franklin, director of the Alcohol Beverage Control Board, says Potluck Events is skirting around the original intent of the law. Governor Bill Walker recently signed a bill creating a marijuana control board, which will craft Alaska's marijuana laws. It also gave the ABC board authority to shut down any illegal operations. Just last week, Ryan Smith, owner of Alaska Hydro Gardens, was advised to close his doors. Before he clears everything out, he took us on a tour of his medical marijuana cultivation center.
This is the Marinberry Kush. This is the most popular one.
It's a model that hasn't ever been legal in Alaska. One person could never grow this many plants.
I don't have a recreational license to cultivate a large grow facility. Her issue, the biggest issue was having multiple plants in one location.
Here's how Alaska Hydro Gardens worked. On the company's website, it explained that no marijuana is sold. Members leased space from the business while their medicine was grown.
This is all medical. So you see every one of these tags has a name assigned to it.
Smith believes he's being made an example of. Members of the ABC board believe functioning without a license is an unfair advantage and say those doing so could face tax penalties, criminal charges, and may not be able to get a license to operate.
Here's the thing is I am in a gray area. I get it. I completely get it. But I was trying to find a solution for all of us to work together, and it was as unheartening, I guess.
His solution for now is to stop growing and become a consultant to help medical marijuana patients cultivate their own gardens. As for places like Potluck Events,
I'm glad you guys are here.
On the planet.
Franklin believes one day there will be legal marijuana clubs, just not yet.
Next time you guys come, it'll be even better.
With more people trying to profit from pot, the advice from rulemakers: stop trying to find ways to get around the laws and wait for the laws to be written.
The first set of marijuana regulations was released today. They are now up on the ABC board's website to review, and people are encouraged to weigh in through public comment, which must be submitted by June 20th.
The Marijuana Control Board has until November to finalize those rules. The first business licenses will not be handed out or issued until May of 2016.